Alright, so what's up YouTube? I'm out here in the garage, and in this video I'm going to give you a follow-up to adding a Gen 5 or 2016 plus swing arm to a 2011 through 2015 ZX10R. Alright, so before I get started, please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. In addition, I also have this article on my website, motorcycletuningtips.com. So what I'm going to be covering is actually in the article as well. I've started trying to do an article and then do the video because one, it helps me cover the content, and plus it's a written record of what I've done so it can easily be referenced. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to roll the intro and get back into it. Okay, so first thing I want to cover is this is the 2011 swing arm, and like I said, previous video, I knocked the bosses off, could no longer use the spools. I don't recommend using spools, period. So if you have them on there, just watch that video. I'll try to link it below and you'll see why I no longer use them. As you'll notice, they're not there. All right, so one thing I want to cover is the new swing arm. The 2016 has more bracing. You can see the 2015 or 2011. You'll notice on the 16 they braced it here, they braced it inside, and they braced it here, and it's actually longer. It's actually longer here, and you can see that even though it's hard to see in video, but the extra length of the 2016 swing arm is actually before here. It's before the actual axle blocks. So with that in mind, one thing I discovered is when I went to use the new swing arm and put it on is I needed a new chain. The old chain length will not work. 2011 through 2015 came with a 112 link chain. 525, the 2016s come with a 114 length chain. I was actually recommended to get the 116 length, but I chose not to. You can see the bracing here on the new 16. You can see bracing underneath here that they added. All right, so why put a 2016 swing arm on your 2011 through 15? Well, the added length. You get more length, you're less wheelie prone, less likely to wheelie, and get more drive out of the corner. While you're leaned over in a turn, you get more stability, less swing arm flex, just better handling out. Okay, so another thing about the longer swing arm. You have a longer swing arm, you're less likely to have your traction control interfere, and on this model you can probably get away with running in a more aggressive secondary throttle plate or just more throttle sooner. So these bikes are really point and shoot, or they accelerate like monsters. The longer you're accelerating, the better your lap time's going to be. Let's see what else. Okay, so I want to cover the tools that you need to do this. All right, so these two tools right here, this is actually the Kawasaki swing arm tool, or what they call it. I don't remember where I bought it. Maybe Revzilla. I got a link, but maybe I got it off eBay. I don't know, but you can find this online for cheap. I'm going to provide a link to Revzilla if you want, but you can get them cheaper on eBay, I believe. I couldn't find this on Amazon. The other thing is, this is a 14 millimeter Allen. So there are other people online, you will search where you don't need this, the Allen, but I'm telling you, it makes your life easier. And the other side is a 24mm nut. So 24mm deep well. I had a deep well to use. You can see that there. And the axle's a 32, so you will need a 32mm to get your axle off. All right, so finally, the other thing I want to point out is, like, what do you need, or what works from the 2014 or 20 through 11 through 15? What can you reuse to use the 16? And essentially, you can use everything. Yeah, you can use everything. Provided, I don't think it's required, but I do recommend you get the dog bone and the linkage for the shock, as well as the shock, because of the linkage ratio is different and the shock valving is different. So what I recommend is just get the entire 2016 rear or swing arm and put it on, and you'll be much happier with your 2011 through 14. And I also say that if you're racing the bike, even drag racing, you do add a little bit of weight, but if you're trying to drag race with a stock wheelbase, the 2016 Plus is the way to go. You actually have a spool, like this is where it mounts, and there will be a spacer here. I used a spacer that actually came with a swing arm, but I did check, and the spacers for the 2014 or 2011 through 15 actually would work. So if you try to use your stock hardware or your existing hardware, best I remember, everything works, and I do recommend that you get all of the 2016 Plus swing arm components, basically shock, linkage, dog bone, swing arm. The wheel does fit. Like I said, you will need a new chain. The factory chain, the OEM chain for the 2011 through 15 would not fit. I could not get it to fit, and I tried. Your mileage may vary, but for me, it just was a no-go. All right, and so like I said, I have this on my website. I have an article where I cover this in detail, or at least give more information. And the idea is that between my website and this video, if you choose to add the 2016 Plus to your 11 through 14 Kawasaki Gen4 ZX10R Ninja, that you know what you need to do and tools are required. And I cover advantages in there as well, a little bit more detail, but the article's not real long. It's more like my articles and videos are more for a reference, not how-tos. So anyway, till next time, bye.